Rashford hovering, and Martinez just swatted it away.
He did, a combination of him and Callum Chambers in there. Again, good movement from Manchester United, timing the runs well in behind. You see that off the ball, running from deep, Bruno Fernandes, and then run from Chambers, just sticking the right leg out in time. Runs from deep have just really hurt Villa today.
Anthony now, with space and with options. One of them's Fred, straight at the back of Concert. They keep it moving to Casemiro. Cross that asked an awful lot of questions. And when Fernandes was denied, no one was there in red to pick up the pieces.
I think United should be asking, where was the backup as that ball came in? It was an actually brilliant piece of defending by Luca Digne, but all he could do was leave it in the very centre of his goal. Nobody was there in a red shirt to apply the finishing touches.
McGinn. Digne and Mings. Nicely moved by Duran. And now Watkins. Lindelof with him. On goes Watkins. Sabitzer away, but it's there for Aston Villa. And again! Victor Lindelof to the rescue from a Manchester United point of view. And the free kick goes their way. And there's a big sigh of relief around Old Trafford.
I thought the assistant put his flag up eventually for this initial run from Ollie Watkins. Once they allowed play to continue, I just couldn't understand how Aston Villa couldn't find the back of the goal. Brilliant defending from Victor Lindelof. They didn't quite clear the first one properly, but Lindelof made sure he got back to clear that second one. You never give up on a ball defensively until it leaves the field of play, and Lindelof didn't got back, really big clearance off the line. Whether the VAR would have given the offside when the assistant put his flag up would have remained to be seen, but brilliant defending.
Digne cuts it out before Rashford can get into his stride. Traore on from Ramsey for Chambers. Foul by Fred on McGinn. Both need to be a little careful it doesn't boil over into something unnecessary. 8 minutes to play, Manchester United with the lead, but of course after losing a 2-goal lead last weekend to Tottenham Hotspur, there might be doubts settling in a little bit if Aston Villa keep pressing. Not like that though.
Well, the passes need to be much better, especially from a dead ball situation as that was, but that'll have been the message at half-time from Unai Emery, and it'll continue to be the message now. Keep pushing this United team. They gave up a 2-goal lead in the last game. Maybe in the back of their minds.
Down goes Fernandes, down goes McGinn. The free kick is Aston Villa's.
Okay, Fred touches there, comes up to the ball. They're being just too quick for moving it just to the side and taking the foul. Another opportunity from a dead ball situation for Villa. Looking for quality. Either it's centrally injured, they'll have to move it a little wider, or whether they can deliver from this position.
Manchester United preparing changes, but in defensive mode for now. Douglas Luiz, a lovely ball over, and it's a corner as a result of it.
Manchester
United preparing changes, but in defensive mode for now.
Maybe looking for reinforcements, especially the height of Harry Maguire. Industries again, the flick goes right across the concept. They can't make the telling catch, and then the Chambers overhead brings it up the free kick, Luke Shaw's way. I think Konza may have stopped this ball going into the back of United's goal. Really good delivery, brilliantly across the front post by Tyrone Mings, and it hits Konza. He could have angled his body just to let it hit him and go in. Oh no, but it hits him and goes the other way. Big moment that for Aston Villa. You see, this is a clear foul when you see the foot raised so high. Connecting with the initial chances. That is the big one. Just to let it hit him and go in. With the changes, with the height that Aston Villa now really do have on the team. Set pieces have become a big threat. Manchester United reacting, bringing on Maguire. Made his changes. Taking off Marcus Rashford. Always a big decision with the goal scoring form he's in.
Anthony Martial's got a couple of goals against Aston Villa in the past in victories in the League Cup and Premier League. Fred will be booked for kicking the ball away, despite pleading his innocence.
He's been on the verge of a yellow card since he's come on as Fred. Conrad Gillett eventually losing patience. This team are running out of time. They've been competitive. They've not let United get away from them. He's made his changes now. He needs somebody to stand up and do something special.
It's a fascinating race just beneath the race for the top four, if you like, with Aston Villa performing so well, Liverpool chasing everybody down as best they can. Brighton, Brentford and Fulham have had terrific campaigns in their own right. And that's before we get to the title race or the relegation battle. Mings straight to Maguire, who's happy just to send it back with interest.
I wondered what Manchester United would do. Would they make a slight change? Would they put Dalot into midfield? Would they put Malacia as left back? Might go on as much as a back five as anything.
A right old wrestling match between Duran and Shaw. Manchester United ball with a couple of minutes plus whatever is added to play. He wants his side to get themselves over the line after the disappointment of last weekend. Trafford is happy but perhaps a little nervous as we enter the final moments. Fernandes left it for Martial. He didn't realise it was his. Foul on McGinn.
The nervous because they know this game is really tight and Aston Villa have the potential to score a goal. It's been quite even this second half.
Chambers had time to put the ball in, but he only found the legs of Malacia.
United dominant in the first and deserve to be ahead. I think it's been a competitive second half without either team really establishing themselves as the dominant force. It only takes a second to score a goal.
Appeals for a foul in the mix, but nothing given, and the ball eventually falls to David De Gea anyway. It's fair to say Victor Lindelof has been busier on the Manchester United line than De Gea has today at times. One big block from the Swede, one big header off the line as well. He's going to play a minimum of 4 added minutes. Martial after that, but it's straight into the gloves, which gives Aston Villa a chance to go all the way up the other end again. Mings. Chambers once again afforded room. Traore helped on towards McGinn, immediately surrounded. Digne straight at Casemiro.
Oh, that's priceless. And Casemiro, Villa moving the ball wide, trying to just find that angle for a cross. They had 3 players awaiting it in the penalty area. Holding midfielder sprinting out to make sure he blocks the cross. Suddenly, Aston Villa give a ball away and you've got possession of it back rather than facing a really dangerous delivery. I'll be frustrated with that. A couple of chances to put the ball into the penalty area. Not managed it. You're chasing a game, you've got to make the opposition defend.
Plenty of promise of late for those Aston Villa fans. And a fair bit of promise in the game as well, but it looks like Manchester United are just about going to have done enough.
Yeah, I'd say so, and I'd say they've probably deserved to edge it. It's a quality of chances in the first half far outweighed what Aston Villa managed. If anything, Villa just lacked a bit of belief in themselves to really commit. A work in progress.
Fernandes threaded through for Fred, for Martial, room for Anthony, who didn't perhaps get the ball early enough to make a really telling contribution.
He needed to hit it with his left foot. I don't know if the ball was there for him to hit it exactly as he wanted. And when he chopped back onto his right, I don't think anyone really thought he'd finish from there.
John Duran very unhappy that he got nothing out of the coming together with Luke Shaw.
They've had a tussle, the pair of them, since Duran's entered the field. The referee's just allowed it to play. They've just tried to use the strength on each other. They're now pushing and kicking each other's ankles.
Yeah, Duran just had a little kick there at Luke Shaw, who sent him back the other way. Silly from both. Anthony brought it down. He's going to fly in on Chambers here. You can see it all happening from up here. Frustration coming to the fore for different players for different reasons. Villa have played their way into trouble. Casemiro flying through. Fernandes tried to slow it down. Mings. Douglas Luiz. John McGinn. Final seconds here at Old Trafford. Aston Villa need to get it forward. Chambers. Traore wriggles away from Malacia, who takes the law quite literally into his own hands.
Yeah, with seconds remaining, real panic set in for Malacia there. The moment he knew that Traore had done him, he was in behind him into that space. The alarms went off in his head. Decided safest thing was to pull him back, defend the set piece as a team. I expect it'll be the last action of the game.
It's a challenge that says, I'm sorry mate, I can't let you go.
There's a good bit of skill. Traore just letting the ball run across it, and once he burst behind Malacia, it was a dangerous moment, and sometimes you have to take those yellow cards, you have to take those situations.
Fred being dispatched by Tyrone Mings as Aston Villa look to plan their free kick routine. McGinn walks away. 3 left over the ball. You would imagine Tyrone Mings will make his way into the middle to try and make this